Oh, there's just so many mosquitoes last night.
Roberto, no, we're not on the sailboat. We're in the car, dans l'auto, because we're sleeping in the car now. It's kind of the best option because we're close to the sailboat, or you can stay a little later and work on the boat. Coral and Kai and I come here and I try to put Coral to sleep. The sun sets really late at night, so it's a little bit trickier. So we end up reading a lot of books, playing, looking at cards, learning new words, and having some fun in the car up until we are allowed back on the boat when everyone wakes up and it's time to get some oatmeal and food going. So good night.
Lying in bed last night, not being able to sleep until like 3 in the morning, I thought about all of the things that needed to get done on the boat and started scratching a bunch of them off because we're gonna get the heck out of this marina as fast as possible.
Well, we know that a lot of marinas don't allow you to do work on your own boat or stay on the boat, which we avoid. So we picked this one just because that's it. We could stay on the boat, do work on our own boat, which we can still work on our boat. But as for staying on it, it's only as of this month, as of July or maybe in June, that you're not allowed to anymore. Because we were talking with a bunch of other people and everyone's always stayed here. So it's just the fact that it changed because we were even considering moving our boat because it's a 12-hour drive to get here. It is far.
I'm gonna try to get the boat ready, just the absolute bare minimum of what needs to get done on the boat. Hopefully get it ready in the next couple days and launch. My plan is to get a coffee in me. The main task I'm gonna do before launching, slapping some bottom paint on really quick, dealing with the CNC Smile. So I'm just gonna grind that out and fill it with some filler. Tightening up the keel bolts, which I started yesterday, so I gotta get those tightened up. There was only 90 pounds on one of the keel bolts. Should be up to 350, or at least close to that. A through hull to unstick. The max prop has to get greased up, but then we'll be ready to go. I mean, our plan was to do as much as possible because we were already out of the water and accomplish and get our boat ready for cruising. But now we're gonna get on the water, then get our boat ready for cruising. But we need to get the boat ready to get it on the water. Getting the heck out of here as soon as possible.
She even named the actual fish. Hey, look, what's that? Yeah, it's a line that goes roar.
So, this one's being way more stubborn than the big guy. I've gotten everything out that I could to access it. Normally, I just loosen off these nuts like I have in the back here, hit it just one time like I did with the other one with the mallet on this side, and it would push the cone inward and make it so easy to open. But because of the nuts, I can't even take the nut off. There's literally like 1/8 of an inch behind it. So it just bottoms out at the wall. I'm not sure what to do here. I can't pry against the wall because the wall flexes. I'm having trouble getting the cotter pin out of the handle. Anyway, I've been going at it like crazy with WD-40 and just trying to get it unseized. The other one was so much easier.
Mets les épices dedans. I heard some crazy noises.
I got it. So I got a wrench on there and the good old mallet sideways, smacking the wrench like that, and it's loose. Once it breaks free, it's so easy to turn it. It just has to get out of the seized position. Now I can turn it freely.
Everyone is asleep and Coral is up at the V-berth. So, I'm doing dishes and Corey's here.
I'm in the bilge. It's pretty crazy. The bilge just here midship is about up to my thighs. Once I take everything out and stand on the keel bolts. Decided it's about time to absorb some of this antifreeze. This is over the winter, a slight drip, I believe, from either a drain plug or a zinc. I have to take out the bolt to find out what exactly it is.
The extra attention that plant got, it yielded a whole jar of peanut butter. And that put me up to this. Ask him.
All right, let's swap out this belt. The belt was kind of sitting almost like encrusted in there, but yeah, this belt's toast.
Bon matin.
Bon matin.
How did you sleep? Oh.
It's kind of cool. I'm working on this build switch here, and the boat's in a complete disaster. Everything is everywhere. I mean, it's a constant struggle just to clean it up a little bit, but what's really nice is because we have so much more room on this boat, we can still walk around. I'm working here in the bilge. I've got some electrical stuff all over the floor, but I still have a reasonable walkway to pass through. Lots of junk everywhere else, but we can still move around. Coral still has a place to hang out. Grandma has a place to chill. Kai gets to sleep with the fan going. And I even have more storage back here where our garage is, basically. Making it easy to get screws and everything else, and I don't have to go digging for everything all the time like I used to on the older boat. Yesterday I finished rewiring up the batteries, changing the positions, and getting the bilge pump all hooked up. Coral's a true boat baby, being held up by a boat fender while she naps. A much needed nap.
That's quite a day today. Little Coral has not wanted to go to bed, so she's been a little fussy. Hey Kai, what are we gonna do with your big sister?
Spend a bit of time removing the excessive silicone that was put here, or the whatever sealant they used, 4200. You can tell the bolts are actually sunk in. This isn't a cord hull, but it looks like the water has migrated in between the bolt and kind of damaged the fiberglass around here. Maybe made it a little bit soft, but it's not supposed to be cord here. So I'm curious how these bolts got sunk in so far. So I'm gonna have to repair that at some point. But the through hull seems quite solid on the inside.
Working on the boat can be interesting. There's days that you feel like you are doing so much stuff, even with children with you. And then there's other days that you feel like you did nothing, that you just ended up cleaning toys, walking the kids, breastfeeding, just, oh, today was one of those. That was a little harder. Just
Okay, enough is enough, guys. It's well after lunch. I think it's almost 3 o'clock. One of you needs to take a nap. Who's taking a nap first?
because grandma's taking a nap, so might as well have the two kids take a nap so that I can go buy some stuff at Canadian Tire so that we can get some painting and a few more projects done. Because if I leave the two kids with Corey, well, he's watching two kids. He's not getting any work done.
Right, we're not getting anything done. I know you want to make toast all day, but...
Regarde, ta toast, faut mettre la toast dedans.
Is somebody getting cranky because they haven't taken a nap yet? No? Are you sure?
No. Didn't really get much done. I started doing a bit of a cleaning of the boat because, well, with all the leaks, there's been a bit of mold in compartments. So now that some of the leaks are taken care of, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start putting away some stuff so that we can actually have a home, start organizing things. But yeah, that happened really well yesterday, not today. So I think now it's just time to do some dishes, wrap up stuff, take care of the little ones. Is he asleep? Almost. And then head over to our sleeping quarters inside our lovely van, because this is home. This is where we've been sleeping for the last 5 days, 4 or 5 days. It's pretty comfy actually. It's just really bright, so hard to put Coral to bed.
Oh, I'm ready to be in the water. I'm about tired of this landlubber life. Not staying on the boat, being kicked off, live in a car for a while. Getting really tired of it. I know Alex is too. It's really difficult having to wake up one kid to then put to sleep another kid and then put the other one to sleep just because we gotta change places that we're living constantly. So it'll be nice to be on the water again.
Yesterday I felt pretty bad with my very unproductive day, but today I'm actually getting some cleaning done and a bit of organizing because we are having so much trouble finding anything because it's all piled up, all in bins and all over the place. So managed to get the head kind of organized and cleaned, free of mold. So the boat doesn't have much on board. My kitchen is very bare bones, so we're gonna head out to town, go do a bit of grocery shopping because Coral's not sleeping again, so no naps. It's kind of bad news, so we're hoping she falls asleep in the car on the way to town. Slash get a few things done, and I mean, we've been working really hard. Actually, Corey's been working really hard, so get out of the boat for a little.
Hey Coral, right to the bee. You know the bee from the other park, eh? You having fun?
Well,
You ready? Okay.
woohoo! So it's been fun.
This apple.
Look, the steering wheel. Make it go boom, 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 boom.
Oh, see what I mean?
This is not a kid-friendly thing. Cora, est-ce que c'est bon?
Oh, wow.
Now this is an all-dressed burger.
She's just, oh, it was delicious. And Coral is just chasing after seagulls.
Get him, Coral!
I so should have gotten blue.
Yeah, well,
It's gonna look like crap anyways.
Well, the thing is, I just hope the black will do the whole bottom because it's gonna look stupid to just do the patches. Well, I just got an upgrade. Much bigger blade. Almost, well, at least 50% bigger. So this should go a lot better. A little faster and more leverage with the handle.
Give me it. Hey, this is how we work on the boat. Oh.
Good morning. Today I just kind of kept going with new scraper I had, scraping off. I kind of got a little carried away because the paint just keeps coming off with fairly minimal force, especially over in this section in the back of the boat on both sides, it just kept peeling away. I'm actually down to pretty much bare gel coat here, aside from blue tint from the bottom paint. Then Alex kind of got a little mad. Well, not really mad, but she just told me to stop going a little so crazy, and that reminded me that sometimes I get a little carried away when I'm working on a project. And I have an intention just to do something quick, and then I end up doing the big finished job that I had in my mind that I was gonna do way down the road. The paint's coming off easy, but it's still gonna take me a good few days to get it done. So instead of doing that, especially in some areas where it's not crazing as much, like here it does not look nearly as bad, I'm not gonna go as hard. But down here where, you know, it's basically just flaking off, if I try to roll on paint, it's just gonna peel off the old paint. So for stuff like that, I'm just going to give it a good go with the scraper and leave anything that's even just a little bit tough. But yeah, even this stuff is gonna have to go. You can see it's all cracking, and it'll come off pretty quick with the scraper. It's so thick. I guess the thickness is making it easier for it to all come off. Really, this should all get taken down, but we really want to get on the water. And I can always do it later. And then we'll do a good epoxy barrier coat next time when I actually get it all taken down. But for now, we're just going to slap on some bottom paint.
Life is crazy at Foundry Cove Marina. We are not allowed to work after hours and not allowed to stay on board. So I'm taking Kai and Coral to try to put them to sleep, because we're gonna try to put the boat in the water tomorrow, regardless of if we manage to get bottom paint on or not, because it is hell living off the boat with the kids when they're just not doing the greatest and not getting enough sleep. So let's try to see if we can do that. Okay, so I've got us booked for launching at 1:30 tomorrow, which is exactly 24 hours from now. It's crazy stressful. The boat is kind of half-assed ready. We're just rushing everything to be in the water so that we can live on it, because it's really hard with the two kids. We've got to wake one up to then go put the other one to bed when we move out of the boat every night. So it's way too challenging. We're gonna deal with a proper bottom paint job at a better marina that's a bit more welcoming for people who want to work on their sailboat and who do not live in the town right next to it. We've got to put the dock lines up, got to figure out where the fenders are gonna go, got to clean up the deck so that we can walk around when we're gonna be launching. There's some solar panels, propane tank, barbecue, a bunch of stuff that's gonna get put on deck. Gotta move the dinghy off to the side to then put it in the water or something. The biggest thing is Corey trying to finish the whole scraping the flaky stuff off the hull.
You said let's jump on the bus and take a ride downtown. Well, I don't know about that, but can you help me first to get these boxes down? Well, I don't know about that. We have the whole day now just to ourselves.
Try to do a quick layer of anti-fouling. Yeah, there's little things with the engine which hopefully the engine is gonna be good. Oh, and another big thing is that we've got to find a slip to put the boat in, because we're gonna be heading back to my mom's to pick up our passports, because Kai's passport arrived and mine did too. So we really need these to actually go in the US or anywhere else, really. On va aller se promener vers le parc. Ok? On va faire un petit dodo.
Superman.
Trying to put both of them asleep so that we can both work. Okay. This roller furler has come off. Tiens. Mets la vis ici. On va la mettre dedans le contenant. Tout dedans. It is a battle against the rain. Corey has been working super hard trying to get all the loose stuff off. And now I'm prepping some supper because everyone needs some food to keep working. But it's just been raining on and off. It's terrible. And paint has to go on. So Coral does 3 puzzles at the same time. And now is the fun game of packing everything to go back into the van again. Making sure I've got enough diapers, wipes, change pad, change of clothes if one of them's sick, clothes for the night. I've got to remember to bring Coral's teddy bear because apparently she's going through a thing that she loves. Her teddy bear for the night, a little portable fan, and we need milk and then water for me. Then I think we'll be good to move back into the van.
I need you more.